Monday Night Raw was in San Jose, California tonight. And before I get to the review, I want to share a tweet that got a lot of play on Twitter. It has 459 retweets and 2,677 likes. And it comes from Superkick Party with the handle 2SweetMania. Now, obviously, he's an AEW fan, a Young Bucks fan, so you might not think much of the tweet because it's going to be biased. But here's what I wanted to say. A lot of people have, retweeted this and liked this online because it speaks to what a lot of wrestling fans feel about the WWE right now. It says, with every passing Raw and SmackDown, I grow less and less interested in the product. That's exactly me. I say that every single week. I'm starting to realize that I'm supporting a shitty company for its past greatness rather than critiquing its current bullshit. I also say that a lot. I can't even sit through Raw or SmackDown anymore, and it's a struggle for me to do that. It's the truth. I am not happy with this product anymore. I have lost so much interest, and it's not like it's a referendum on wrestling as a whole, because wrestling as a whole, there's a lot to be excited for, with AEW mostly. And it's not just that. Of course, you have NXT, which is the best wrestling in the world right now, and you also have New Japan Pro Wrestling. You have a lot of great stuff. The problem is the main roster product is just horrible. It's unbearable to even watch anymore. It's the TV in particular is horrendous. So, also worth noting, someone who liked that tweet was none other than Sasha Banks. And if you expect to see Sasha back in the WWE soon, I would say wait for Mercedes to debut in another promotion, because I'm not so sure we're going to see her back in the WWE. So Seth Rollins comes out, boring. Every single Raw opens the same shit. It's always Brock Lesnar or Seth Rollins coming to the ring. We say the same shit every single damn week. He talks about, he has that stupid voice, that cackling voice. He talks about beating up Brock at Super Showdown, and he just rambles. And you're like, this is one of those things, this guy who's talking, he rambles, and we wait for someone to interrupt them. Of course, it's Corbin. And I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I think they announced a rematch for Stomping Grounds. And there's also even rumors that might extend to a third pay-per-view, because an advertisement came out that was released that had Seth Rollins and Baron Corbin fighting for the Universal title in a tables match at Extreme Rules. So this thing can go all the way to the middle of July. So we're in for a long, long summer with these two. It's just Baron Corbin's the worst entertainer in the company. It's not like the worst wrestler. He's not a good wrestler, but he's not horrible. It's just, as an entertainer, he's the worst ever in the company right now. He's so dull and boring. I don't even care what happens. I just don't give a shit about this fucking garbage. Who cares? I know Kevin Owens comes out and this goes on. Sami Zayn, I think, came out too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know what's going on. They showed Lars Sullivan getting ready for his match. So here's the shitty thing. You have the 3-on-1 elimination match of Sullivan against Lucha House Party, Kalisto, Lindsay Dorado, and Grid Montalique. I'm thinking to myself, watching this, why did I not see this on Friday at the Super Showdown? Why? This should have just been this match. Anyway, I also wanted to know, if I understand why he might not put all their eggs into Raw this week, not go all out, because the rating is going to suck. They're going head-to-head with Game 5 of the NBA Finals, the Raptors and the Warriors, so I get that, but, there's just nothing there. R-Truth I don't care about. They show Lacey Evans getting ready. So they're doing a lot with Seth and Becky. They want everyone to know they're a couple. They're going to do a storyline with them, I'm sure. I don't know if it'll be a mixed tag, but they're going to do something. Maybe they do something where, it would be awesome. They could never do this, to have a wrestler beat up Becky, but they would never have the balls to do that. But they'll do something. They're acknowledging him, so I think something's going to happen soon. I had Lacey Evans and Becky Lynch, I don't care. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross come out, so Alexa and Nikki are still an item. And I don't know, they're teasing tension between the two of them, I guess. So It's strange. Alexa Bliss said she can be Lexi around Nikki. Her real name's Lexi. I guess they're breaking kayfabe now. We have Miz and Miz TV. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, you had the 6-man tag, Miz and Ricochet, and Ron Strowman against Joe, Lashley, and Cesaro. So Cesaro's hurt. There was a video on Twitter that came out. Cesaro was limping to the back. It looks like a potential ankle injury. That really sucks for Cesaro. Really not a bad break. And not good for him. I mean, if they really wanted to, I don't know how bad his injury is going to be, but I don't know if it would fit. They could just have him, Sheamus, return as the bar as a tag team, because before that, their singles careers were going nowhere. And that was like 3 years ago. That was a long time ago. So there's nothing for Cesaro here anyway in this company. Strowman, Ricochet, and Miz get the win after they had Ricochet hit the 630 splash to get the win. They're doing the stuff with Baron Corbin. He's being interviewed by, was it Charlie Caruso or someone? Or Sarah Scriber. I don't remember which one it was, but it's horrible. So you get a tag match. You have Becky Lynch and Bayley against Alexa Bliss and Lacey Evans. So you have the champs, Becky and Bayley, and already Becky's lost almost all her momentum. It's the rating. It's the thing that's killed her. She's doing this big Twitter war with Edge and Beth Phoenix. I'm thinking to myself, Becky's really smart because she knows the company, the rating's horrible, so I'll just use social media to get myself over in that regard. But it is smart. Bayley, on the other hand, is almost nothing there. So there's just nothing with her as champ. They're not going to push her much longer. I just know it. I think they just did it to spite Sasha. So you have this match. Alexa and Lacey get the win. The heels win. They beat the champions. Champs are chumps. I mean, they're not as big as chumps as the women's tag team champions, but man, champs are chumps. Lacey Evans pins Bayley. Why not have Lacey Evans pin Becky to set the matchup? But Bayley's a loser, so she's champion, so a loser. The Shane McMahon stuff I don't want to watch. You have Paul Heyman in the ring. I don't care. They show EC3 yelling backstage, and then they show him like trying to. Oh god, I'm just gonna skip this shit. I mean, this is really bad. There's just nothing here There's just nothing to interest me with this product anymore. I apologize. They're just absolute. I'm just not a fan. I can't watch wrestling, WWE. Not wrestling. I can't watch them anymore. It's just, it's painful getting through the show. They show the Iconics come and go, and this is just going to suck. They have won one match, and I think they had Billy Kerr, someone make fun as the San Jose Sharks. They'll never be Stanley Cup champions. So eventually they faced two jobbers. They just like the week after Mania, they had them face two jobbers, and they won. And that was their only win since WrestleMania, and they win again. They're just jokes, smokes and mirrors, champs. They're shit. They're horrible, both of them. They show Roman Reigns being interviewed. I don't care. Sorry. Oh my god, the stuff with the Eller and EC3 and Shane McMahon, I'm not going to even talk anymore. This is so bad. They had to have Shane and Drew. When I watched Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre come out for that celebration, it's like I immediately whenever I see Shane McMahon, he's a ratings killer. I hate Shane McMahon. I want to change the channel immediately. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins being interviewed by one of the ladies, and they're defending the titles in a triple threat tag match. It's the Revival against the Usos against the champs, Ryder and Hawkins. And thank goodness these two geeks, these two losers are no longer champs. Hopefully we get new women's tag champs too, because they're both jobbers. But the jobbers are gone. I wish both of them would be released. They both fucking suck. Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins lose, so they're setting up Revival and the Usos just defeated with the belt, and that's fine. What you had here was the finish was the Usos were able to win. They're the babyfaces. They hit the Uso splash on one of I think it was Ryder or Hawkins. I'm not sure which one it was. And what happens is the Revival throws them out of the ring, and they steal the pin. And Revival are your new tag team champions. So I guess they'll feud with the Usos, and that's fine. That's actually good. There's Seth Rollins, and there's so much backstage shit. So there was actually one thing really good. It was the Firefly Funhouse. It was really entertaining this week. I thought this was good. The stuff with Ramblin' Rabbit. Him smashing Ramblin' Rabbit in the head with the mallet was very disturbing. I thought it was great. The fake blood. Oh man, it was really good. I really like this stuff. I've missed a lot of it, but I almost like want to go binge watch all of the Firefly Funhouses and enjoy it. This reminds me of, this is a strange comparison. I don't know where I thought about this. I remember when Chris Jericho was coming back to WWE in like 2011, beginning of 2012, and he kept doing those things with those two creepy kids in the abandoned elementary school saying it's the end of the world as you know it. I thought that stuff was so cool. I even sometimes go back and watch it because I like it so much, even though it didn't like mean much. It was just a return by Jericho. And I was going back and thinking, this is really cool. And once Bray Wyatt comes, it'll be cool for a week and then nothing. That's what's going to be it. That's Bray Wyatt. He'll be good for a week and he'll be nothing sooner than later. So here's your match. You have Rollins against Owens with Sami Zayn as, I guess, the guest enforcer. Owens gets a DQ win. Whatever. They're gonna keep Rollins and I guess Rollins and Owens are gonna go for a while, and then I guess I'd rather see Rollins and Owens than Rollins and Corbin, but it was a shit job. Sami Zayn called for DQ, and Rollins lays them both out. He destroys Owens, and then Baron Corbin looks on. So we have to look forward with Baron Corbin and Seth Rollins. That was Raw. I don't care about Raw anymore. I wish. I don't know what to say. It's just Vince McMahon. What are you going to say? What can you say anymore? It is what it is. Just don't care about it anymore, and this is what it's going to be.